Hello, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited. The disturbing thought of the day: a reverse predator. Yeah. Huh. Mm. You have a alien race. They're out there. They're only one planet. They haven't figured out hyperspace or even really space travel. Um, they look to the stars. They have observatories. They launch drones. They figure out how to send things out into space. They have rocket tech. And they have actually discovered planets capable of sustaining life very far away. But they're not interested. They have a sustainable planet. They've worked out their environmental woes, their political woes, their religious woes, all the divisions. All that stuff's in the past. They're actually fairly utopian. But what's interesting is that they they're they're impressive. They're like genetically impressive. Like they're big, they're bad. They're like they mess with genetics a little bit, but on a light scale. Like, okay, we've done away with most of our diseases. If you want to be stronger or faster or smarter, here's how you do it. Da da da. So genetically superior. It's almost a pristine utopia. Populations controlled. They really have no interest in going into space. And so you have a bunch of them who are just putzing around on a nice vacation, someplace remote, someplace far away, and someone's talking to a relative, a few continents away, and communications get jammed. It's weird. It's the middle of the night. They see something land. Someone goes off to check it out and doesn't come back. The ship is human. The humans have basically abandoned Earth, what's left of it. They've expanded throughout their own solar system, found resources, materials, upped their tech, built artificial climates, terraformed Mars, but Earth is shredded wheat. And it's their kind of lesson. Like, okay, if we ever find a human-like planet again, we're going to treat it with more respect. Yeah. So they go off in all directions looking for a new home, a new Earth. And they find a couple of colony worlds, they settle down, and they really have no need to expand yet. Their populations are bursting or booming. They learn their lesson, right? And they're at a measured pace. But some of the more ambitious colonial corporations are like, okay, if we let this go, we'll be out of business. So we need to find another reason to expand. Keep expanding. Find us other worlds. Find us other civilizations. Go, go, go. Find us resources. Find us things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At the very least, we can claim them from our own, and that when the population bursts off, we can sell them planets at a ridiculous expense. If we have the right friends in government, we can get anything pushed through, right? So they send off these ships, and one of these ships finds this planet, and like, inhabited. And the planet's government has seen human ships. They know that they're not alone in the universe, and they know that they're creeping towards them, but not at a worrisome rate. But it's like, okay, we got to keep an eye on these guys. Maybe we got to up our own, planetary defenses, that sort of thing. Well, this ship lands, and every so often these guys they find this planet and they go, interesting people, interesting genetics. We've hacked their satellites. Okay, they send us stuff back, and word is, okay, bring us some specimens. Live, dead, we don't care. And the guys on these ships are like, yeah, baby, we love hunting exotic species. And they go hunting. And they've got all the toys against a genetically advanced, not like hyper advanced race up in terms of like tech, but worthy prey. Who wins? In the middle of nowhere, and these guys have the home field advantage, and all they have to do is get clear of the jamming field and call for help, and help will come. But they're being chased by humans who can breathe the air if they wanted to. They are not genetically advanced, but they got the tech. They got the guns. They got the toys. And they got the ship. How does that story end? All right, I'm Marcus V. Calvert. This is Tales Unlimited. Please check out talesunlimited.net. That's where the website is. On this website, there are 2 podcasts. the Battery Daily Prompt, and a Disturbing Thought of the Day. They go daily, by the way. And there are links to books. They're on Amazon, available in print and an ebook. Please check out the Battery series, for example. It is 200 prompts. It is a little wisdom on writing a novel, good one, and that's it. So you follow the system through and through. If you pull it off, what will happen is you can sell books and build your business before you finish that first novel. It's also good for game designers, GMs, writers at any level, really, screenwriters, grizzled novelists who've maybe written 20 books. But you take one of these 200 prompts and know they're not normal and run with it, you may have a franchise player in terms of a new series or a movie franchise. So I recommend take it, give it a peek. It's good for anyone. And there are also anthologies. Think New School Twilight Zone, 25 stories to a book. Each book has its own theme. One's called Unheroic. It's about unlikely heroes saving the day. Like, you're a law student, takes a nap on her couch. University of Michigan, if I recall correctly. And she goes to sleep and she wakes up next to a dead summoner. I guess that's how she ended up on that fantasy world. Something went wrong. Probably that crossbow bolt in that dead summoner. Anyhow, she's stranded in a place where no one speaks English except for one guy who also got stranded in a similar way. He's more than happy to help her get back. It's just he's been busy stopping an ethnic cleansing, and he can't help her out himself. He's not going to bother, so what he's going to instead do is take her on as his sidekick, his intern. If she survives, she'll have the chops to get home. If she doesn't, oh well, he tried. And then there's the Book of Schemes. Schemes of all stripes. Silly, diabolical, funny, stuff like, all right, you're a repair tech on a space station during a war that humanity's losing against a very aggressive insectoid race. And your space station gets hit and blown up. And right before it goes to shreds, this ace fighter pilot throws you into his co-pilot's chair because his co-pilot's not there, and he needs somebody to help with the weapons. And he's the guy who warned of this likely attack, goes stealth, gets you away from the station, and basically you're looking at an alien dreadnought that you've never seen before that basically all your fancy weapons are useless against, and you have to take it out before it destroys a planet of 15 million. Okay. And then there's iVillain. Think Sin City with superpowers. Novel series, 4 so far. What would happen if you're Benjamin Clyde? Gentleman fixer, dude in a suit. You have a small army of mercenaries, you have a world-class reputation, and everybody uses you. From governments, law enforcement agencies, militaries, criminals, terror cells, private citizens. If they can meet your fee, demons even use you. If they can meet your fee, you can work miracles. And you're very proud of what you've built, your masterpiece. Until someone comes along and tries to screw you over, you have him killed. Then his powerful friends go, no, you're paying for that. Even though he had it coming, you're paying for that. So we're going to take your business, your right to be a criminal, you fire all your people, and you're going to fight crime every night for the rest of your short life. Skip a night, you die. Leave town, you die. Anyone helps you, they die. And you go, okay, I'll do it. And you're like, you will? Yeah, I'll do it, sure. And it just means you can't come at me anymore? Yeah, sure. Of course, they don't keep their end of the deal, but or I should say you start this new enterprise called iVillain. What does it do? Well, after you save the world fighting crime by yourself, you realize the bad guys have a lot of money, and you scoop it up, but you need help scooping it up, and you build this brute squad called iVillain, and what do? They kill the worst villains and take their stuff. That's your business model. Dark, violent humor. It is truly a thing to behold. And that's it for now. More books will be coming this year. Okay, I'm Marcus V. Calvert. This is Tales Unlimited, the disturbing thought of the day. Till next time.